right now. There's so many things I gotta say. Are y'all ready to get this show started? 3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
You're now tuned into the City Flow on Hidden City Radio. We know some good, make them say. With your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
And El Marie.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
And El Marie.
Oh, El Marie. I can't
and El Marie.
I have everything set up correctly today. What's your
you
output
can't hear
on?
Me?
I can't hear you, sis.
Oh, no.
What's your output on? Check your settings.
Let me check.
Check your settings, girl. Moving right along, moving forward. You got your settings right?
Looks like it. Yeah.
I can't hear you. Moving right along, moving forward with the show. Elle don't have her settings set up right. I don't know what's going on over there. Oh, you know what, Elle? I forgot to turn you up on my end.
I'm over here like, what I do? You know what?
Moving right along, moving forward, y'all. Welcome to City Flow. It's your girl, TopNotch Butterscotch.
Yeah, it's your girl, El Marie.
We got a great show lined up for y'all as always. Yes. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a little something international style. We're going to do something little, I don't even know what to call it. I want to say reggaeton, but I'm not going to say reggaeton because it's probably not reggaeton. However, we're going to be talking to my man, Chepz. Yes, the most exciting Dominican hip-hop artist to emerging years. Yes, he got some fire music, yo. It's in Spanish, but it's a whole vibe. I'm telling you, like the one song that I like is the Party de Gangsta or something like. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, yo. We're gonna talk. So moving right along, moving forward, y'all. We're gonna talk a little bit about the daily struggles, entertainment news. We got the interview with Chepz. Can't wait to get on that. We're gonna talk about El Marie's topic of the day. We're going to take some phone calls, some interactions. Hope y'all tuned in on live, Facebook, Instagram, wherever y'all at. I hope y'all listening on the radio, hiddencityradio.net. And then we're going to take the motivating minute with El Marie. You know what I'm saying? So moving right along, moving forward. Since our guest is already here, we not going to hold up no longer because I know he ready to get into this interview. Yes, sir. I'm ready to get into this interview, and we're going to talk more about it. And we're going to show y'all his hottest video, y'all. So let's get we on the horn. Mr. Chepz. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, how are you?
It's a pleasure having you. Thank you for this opportunity to interview you. I myself already know about
you guys for having me.
It's a pleasure, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I already know about you. So if you don't mind, introduce yourself to our listeners and viewers, please.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's just Chepz over here. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a good time. And I'm here with you girls, trying to show up a little bit of what I have,
Yes, sir. You ready to jump into this interview, Chepz?
Oh, definitely. 24/7. I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's get it. So, Chepz, how did you get the name Chepz? When I saw your name Chepz and I saw your album cover, oh yeah, that sounds like some gangster stuff right there. I like that. So tell us where the name Chepz came from.
Well, let me tell you, Chepz is a name that is not like I created it, because let me tell you, I'm a Dominican artist. So Chepz, and all the Jose, my real name is Jose, which by saying that everything is like so related to me, like I'm not creating things up, like everything is just, I do it because it's real. My album's name is JESR, which is the initial of each letter of my complete full name. Now,
nice.
Chepz every person that is named Jose, every Spanish Jose, they call him Chepe in Spanish. But people from the
Hey,
States, from here, yeah, they call me Chepz. So people from the States used to call me Chepz. So I liked that. I was like, you know what? I kind of like that right there. So I kept it, the way it was always been, from get-go. So,
that's right. That's right.
you
You ain't
know.
out here making no name, little Chips, little young Chips, baby Chips.
I mean,
Yo,
Baby
I'm
I
Chepz.
mean, hey,
I'm Chip.
I
That's
mean, I
what it
tell you
is.
something. I tell you something. I don't criticize. I don't hate. I think everybody gotta do what they gotta do. But when it comes to my name, at least I had the opportunity to say that it's the real me.
It's
You know what I'm
yours.
saying?
This me right here. I
Exactly.
Yeah.
like it. I like it a lot.
All
Okay.
right.
So Cheps, word on the street is like you are the most exciting Dominican artist that's been emerging from the Dominican hip hop genre. So let's talk about it. So how many albums deep are you in now, and when did you come out?
Okay. There's a lot of songs. I've been making music for more than a decade already. Um, I've been involved in a lot of music with the popular people from the movement in Dominican Republic, which is not only a movement in Dominican Republic because it's already heard in the whole Latin America, and it's even coming over here because at the end of the day, music is a you could say a universal language pretty
It
much.
Universal.
You know what I'm
really
saying?
is.
Absolutely. For sure.
So I've been doing this for more than a decade. I have a lot of songs, but this is like my first project organized because you know how it is. Like me, honestly, I come from that era where I wasn't even thinking about streaming, none of that. I was just making music straight from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But we have been given a lot of music, for free. So it's already time in which a guy needs to organize and get ready, and just make that money. Aside from the fact that you do what you love, you know what I'm saying? So, um, I already dropped an album, about 2 months ago, and it's out there in all the digital platforms so people can enjoy it, man. On this album, I'm actually providing a little bit of the new wave, like the sound of the new wave, because you gotta
Okay.
evolve and you gotta stay up there. But at the same time, I'm not losing my poetic stuff. My poetics is like my strength, you know what I'm saying? So
Right. Right. Right.
on this album, I'm kind of offering a little bit of both worlds. it's like a it's
Nice.
like a Kendrick Lamar type formula, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm still
Okay.
rapping. It's like I'm still rapping, but at the same time, I'm also add this little freshness on the beat, on the instrumental, so people can be like, he's still rapping, but it sounds brand new. It sounds like it's from now. You get me?
Nice.
Hmm.
Nice.
For sure.
Okay. So
I was
what
gonna.
type of genre would you call that? Is it reggaeton?
Oh,
What
no,
is it?
no.
Is
You
it
say
hip
reggaeton.
hop?
It is hip hop. Spanish hip hop is what we do. You
Okay.
know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Yeah. For example, on the album, I have regular. I got hip hop, straight rap, hardcore, but I also have a drill, and I also have a romantic R&B gangster
Hmm.
lyricism on a trap. You know what I'm saying? So I have a little variety of many things in there. So the way I see this album, I think it has a little bit of everything for everyone. It's like a fruit punch. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Type thing.
I know how you.
And everybody punch. What was that, El Marie? I'm sorry.
Absolutely. I was gonna say I know how you mentioned that music is a universal language, which it definitely is, and I noticed that most of the album is in Spanish, and even though I couldn't understand a lot of it, I was definitely able to groove to a lot of it. That was the beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of
Thank you.
Latin rappers and I'm not sure. I think you said it was Spanish hip hop, or there are a lot of those rappers or who have crossed over. Do you think at some point that you would want to cross over and create an English album, like something that's all in English, or just to make it, I don't know, just to hit another audience here? Although you've already caught us, but is that something that you thought about or that's in the works?
I'll tell you something. First of all, I'm working most likely on my audience. Don't get me wrong though. What you just
Absolutely,
said right there is I mean, as an artist, we all have ambitions, we all have
for
ambition, I'm
sure.
sorry. And having that ambition to jump on a record that is in English is not something that I really have in mind like right now at
Okay.
this moment. But it could happen though, because in reality on
True.
my album itself, there's a few things in which I switch up from English to Spanish. It's like they call it over here
Hmm.
Spanglish. So I do
Oh
a little
yeah.
bit of that too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
nice.
that can tell you that I'm really related to the culture, because at the end of the day, me myself, believe it or not, even though I call it Spanish hip hop, remember the creators is African Americans. It comes from the US. So at the end of the day, me myself, I'm gonna see from that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think
I
that
sorry.
I like it, yo. Okay.
Yeah.
no,
I like
no,
that you pay homage
no.
to the I love that you pay homage to the culture. Are there
Yes,
any
the hip hop culture. That's
for sure?
No,
Are
definitely.
there
respect
any
right
are there any
there.
artists in particular, whether Latin rappers or American, I guess you could say, rappers that really sort of inspired you or really kind of brought you into the fold, or that you maybe emulate a little bit?
Okay, well, there's a lot of them, yo, to be honest. Like Tupac, Biggie. If I start
Yes,
mentioning
absolutely.
Jay, I mean Eminem from the new wave, ASAP. There's too many rappers. Like me, to be honest, me myself, I'm gonna see from hip hop. Like I think I will see hip hop like because of hip hop, I grew up this way. I think there's a lot of things about me that is I gotta thank hip hop, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a way of living. It's not just
Nice.
something. It's not you. I'm gonna put on this clothes or whatever. It's a way of living. You know what I'm saying?
It really
Yeah,
is.
And me,
absolutely.
and at the end of the day, let me tell you something. History is history. It's there. Us, even us Dominicans or whatever other Latin, we are black too, believe it or not. I don't know if you see it like that, but we are. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
You
that's
are
true.
true.
So,
You are
You're
true.
right.
yeah,
You are
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
So moving forward,
So
moving
yeah.
right along, we're gonna take a look at your video here, and was ni más ni menos. That means like none
Yeah.
other, or no more, no less, or
Oh,
something like that.
that's a fact. You just said it right there.
Hey.
My dad's Puerto Rican, just want to
Yeah.
put that out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Me
Oh, so
Okay.
you got.
I know Top Notch, you got some roots. You rooted in that. Yeah. Okay.
So
So you got that coming, huh?
yeah, I get you. I feel you. So is that which
That's a
one is your
fact.
favorite video? Let me get them pulled up on the screen right here. One moment. And we're gonna look at your favorite video here, and we're gonna play your favorite video. I see you got a lot of creativity as well. So this right here is ni más ni más ni mos.
Ni más ni menos. Ni más ni menos.
There we go. There we go. Get it right, Poppy. Tell me to get it right. So which one videos is your favorite video that we're gonna take a look at tonight?
Well, I'll tell you something. Like that's it's a hard question for me to answer, and the reason of it is because every track and every video that you do, they're like your sons. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
think everyone has a different particular thing to offer.
Mm-hmm.
But let's play Ni Más Ni Menos due to the fact that that's the one that belongs to the album that I'm promoting the most right now. But the other
Nice.
ones, all the other ones are fire. Like it's good quality,
Oh,
good
they
stuff.
really
It's not.
are. I did watch. So I was like, oh, he's nice. Just I love your stuff. Got it. Let's take a look.
Thank you. Okay.
Yo, solo hablo, digo exactamente lo que quiero. Un B, un Lela y duren como el viento. Soy más sabio, más sumiso. Soy otro yo siendo yo mismo. Una versión mejorada de mí mismo. Ustedes están quemando etapas, mi pana. Y yo pensando en que los años pasan y que nunca paran. Y me valió un cojón todo lo que tú te buscaste. Hay pile gente que ahora mismo están pasando hambre. Así que lo tuyo no es tan interesante, déme la guastra, no más que ajo, guaremate, porque la doble moral de mi país, yo me la paso por los granos y a sinceridad con nadie me comparo, somos más, aunque nos parejamos, la segunda revolí y no va a ser televisado, represento a mi colo, siempre dueño de mi trono, solo que lo hago yo necesito coro, oye el rap dominicano, pero el cultural, no el mediocre, no me uno a lo que no me suma, le por eso no me meto como agua y aceite, respeto a todo que josea, sin hablar de lo que tienen pocos, son así la mayoría de esos
Sin duda
carencias.
lo que tiene.
Qué pena, que hay tantos falsos que son reales. A decirte estos panchos me dan algo, mantengo mi posición sin traicionar mis ideales. Si te tira va a encontrar lo que tú no querías encontrarte. Soy el OG de la nueva, con respeto de la vieja sin lamber. Manito, yo soy el que más osea, muy distinto a todo lo que ustedes reflejan. Soy el cáncer de la música mala y de todo el que canta mierda. Respeta, manera que no me llega. Demasiado concepto para tu mentalidad. Es verdad, si tú tienes lo del cerebro contra mí, se Se cantó la idea. En eso de lo que me curé. El chocolate y la madre me pusieron sensei. Ni más me creo, ni más ni menos me creo.
Ni más ni menos me creo, ni más ni menos.
Solamente creo, semejante somos emoción, pero iguales no me hable de eso.
Igual no me hable de
Ni menos me creo. En Dios es que solamente creo, semejante somos por creación, pero iguales no me hable de más ni menos me creo, más ni menos me creo. Falacia, un verdadero en sí. Mejor que mucho que por ahí. JS real. Fuck you talking about.
Ah.
Hey.
Sounds like the thief in the whole world.
Love it, yo.
It's definitely a bop.
Thank
Can you
you.
give us a little background on it? Like, because
Yo,
I couldn't translate the whole song. So you can,
love it.
yeah, it's definitely a bop. Can you give us? I was wondering if you could give us just a little background on it, just because like I can groove to it, I can bob my head to it, you know, I can clean my house to it, but what am I actually listening to? Can you tell me a little bit about that, because I don't speak Spanish?
We was going to get
okay,
there.
I'll let you know. Okay, as you know, this song, you guys already know the name of it. On this song, this is an attitude song. You know what I'm saying? It's an attitude which I'm showing.
Before we even jump into that real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just tell you what I got from it. First of all, I got like Sedgwick, like the hip hop beat, like you were just nasty with it, like you took it back to like early 90s. I don't know if you remember Das Feck, Onyx, and like you just gave it that little nasty. You gave it that right there, like yo, I'm coming Onyx, for you. Yeah. And your ambiance was like, yo, I'm about to school y'all, and that's pretty much what it looked like.
Yeah,
like sound. Yeah, no, you're totally right. That's exactly.
That's the feel that I got from it. That you was like schooling them, and you was just like, yeah, y'all did this, but yeah, like I'm gonna just put it this way. It was coming off to me like you was the Jay-Z of Spanish hip hop. That's how it was coming off to me. That's how it was coming off to me. Like, yeah.
Listen,
Chepz,
I'm gonna tell you
baby.
I have a lot of, me personally, because I don't think anybody can compare to no one, and I do think that everyone is authentic and original in its own way. We all have an opinion in this world, and that is the bless that God gives us. I do have respect for the other people and the movement too as well. They doing their thing. I just think that I offer what I offer, my essence. You know what I'm saying?
And you gave it.
Exactly. And on this track, it's good that you felt that way about it, because that's exactly what I wanted to project. You know what I'm saying? I wanted people to feel like, wow, this makes me feel, this takes me back. Because you can feel like the hunger, like I'm angry. And on this track, I mean, you, even at the end, I'm like, I'm telling the producer, like, this sounds like I'm beefing, like we beefing the whole world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
You know,
so tell me what was you actually saying? Because I like I said, it means like no one. Does it mean like no one other or no one above? What does it mean?
Yeah, no, it means I'm neither more or less.
That's it. No more, no less. Got
exactly.
You.
So basically, that's the name of the song. So that kind of tells you exactly what I was talking about. In fact, like I'm gonna give you a little metaphor. It's in Spanish. I said, soy el cáncer de la música mala y de todo el que canta mierda. I'm saying that I'm the cancer. You know, cancer is it's a sickness that kills. It spreads. It kills a lot of people. So I'm saying I'm the cancer because in reality, my sign is cancer. I am a cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I'm like, I am the cancer of the bad music. I'm saying,
that
but in reality, I am a cancer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's the thing that I, you know.
I think you should put some closed caption on the videos, though, some English closed caption, so we can see what you're saying, because you spitting.
Hey, you know something? I think that sounds like a good idea, actually.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Make that happen. Especially on that one right there. I like that. On that one, I really like that.
I did it, and the other one, Gangsta Party, that you was talking about.
Yes.
I might do the video within a week or two. And let me tell you the story about this track. Like, you know how I got the influence and how I got inspired to do this track? Do you remember this track by Tupac and Snoop that is called Gangsta Party? Ain't nothing but a
Yes.
gangsta
Absolutely.
party.
It's for
Okay,
Yeah.
sure one of my
so there you
favorites.
go. One of my favorites too. So you know what I did? I decided to do something called similar in Spanish. And in Spanish is party de gantel is gangsta party too. But instead of, because I'm not gonna do the same. I was inspired by that, but what I did, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that same concept, but I'm gonna do it my way, and I'm gonna do it on a drill. And I did it on a drill with this other guy that is from DR that is popping too. So
Yeah.
that kind of tells
So
you the influence in me of how I got it from. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah. It had a nasty
So
cadence to it. I like that one too. Like when you pick your beats, you like put thought into it, like, and it fits your flow. Like you're not all over the place with it. Like
mhm.
it makes me feel like, okay, I know he's saying
Like
something real slick right now. I know he's saying something real
Yeah.
slick right now.
Yeah.
But I
it
don't know
makes you
what
feel
he's
like
There's
I'm
only
saying.
digging
power in the
Spanish,
other.
huh? No, but that's
Yes,
good
you
though,
nice
because
with
you
it. You
know, I
nice with
mean,
it. So, are there any artists in the industry that you would like to collaborate with? I know you said you recently collaborated with another artist that's very hot in. So, like, how does that work? Or do you only collaborate with Spanish artists?
no, no, not necessarily. I mean, most collaborations that I have, they just come out naturally. It's like organic. It's not something that we plan. Like, oh, I'm calling
Mm.
you. I mean, it has happened. Don't get me wrong, but like usually with like collabos that I have with popular people from out there, it just happened because like people know me in this movement. Don't you feel me? It's not like I'm trying to be all that or whatever, but they know me. And at the end of the day, when you nice, you nice. You know what I'm saying? So people know.
That part.
And that what okay. And as far as me collaborating, honestly, if someone that is from out here that I would like to collaborate, like a producer that really kills me, that I like a lot. Don't get me wrong, I like them all, but I think as a person, he have his ways and stuff, but I don't care about that. I'm talking about the music aspect.
Mhm.
Kanye, I feel like Kanye as a producer, he's not predictable at all. It's like you don't know what to expect.
I
Even though
love
he dropped
Kanye.
this album, you know what I'm saying? Even though he dropped this album down, and a lot of people is saying, oh, whatever, whatever. I think to me, I think it's a piece of art. You know what I'm saying? And you
Always.
cannot
I
compare,
love
and you
Kanye.
cannot, you know what I'm saying? And you cannot compare, the two albums that, the Drake and because I think they both different. You know
Two
what I'm
separate
saying?
things, two
Yeah,
separate lanes.
Exactly.
all of his albums were pretty much different. All of them.
Yeah.
What was that? What was the? It was a red CD with
You
something
mean
with the devil in the middle. I think this is when he broke up with the girl cut. I can't remember her name. Amber Rose.
Amber Rose. Yep.
oh Amber
Yeah. So the
Rose?
CD he
Yeah,
made
yeah,
after her,
yeah, yeah.
that was art. Like Kanye's.
That
So
was
you know what
art.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's
You
an
can't
art.
Airways and
expect
Heartbreaks is
He's
my
art.
nothing but
favorite.
greatness from an
The thing
artist.
is
You
that
know.
the thing is that you know what it is. I just don't think that it's even possible for you to understand so quick the whole album. It's like you really gotta listen to it because the more you listen, the more you recap and you peep things up and you be like, wow, I didn't hear this. And then it's like it's a piece of art, you know what I'm saying? And I'm
Yeah.
into that kind of stuff. I'm into that soulful thing sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Nice. Nice. Okay. So if you weren't doing music right now, what would you be doing with your career?
With my career, what would I be doing if I wouldn't be making music?
Yeah.
You mean if I wasn't a musician, you mean?
Yeah. If you wasn't a
Right.
musician, what
Right.
would you be doing?
That's hard to say because I think I was born with the musician thing,
I know
but
that's right. Claim your truth. Speak it.
Mhm.
Nothing
I
wrong with
don't
Like
know.
that.
it's in the blood.
I I think I don't know. Honestly,
Toot your
I don't
own
see
horn,
myself.
Chad. Toot your own horn. If you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But
Don't
what's
be
something,
worried
Thank
about what
another,
you.
people gonna think. You very
Eh,
humble.
eh,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Another
Thank
way
So
to
you,
say
thank
it
you.
though, what would you invest in? Now, you got your money flowing and the music game is going real great. What would you
Oh,
give how
okay,
would you give
okay,
back
okay.
to the world? What would you give back to the world in what
Well,
industry or what area would you invest your
well,
money
there's
or your
many.
energy?
Well, there's this many ways. I mean, you could do what you call those things that they do that is to give people if I'm already successful and I already
Mm-hmm.
made it, like I'll definitely make foundations in which I can provide to the people. Because I mean, I come from the hood. You guys come from the hood too, so we know exactly how the hood is. And it's not that we hate the hood or anything, but everybody wants to make it out of the hood, even though we love it. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Right.
That's
So,
true.
Right. We
so
all
I
deserve a
think
better way of
that
life.
so I think providing to the people that need it the most is something that it will fulfill anyone's heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Good
Absolutely.
deal. Good deal. So, how do
Absolutely.
you feel like the internet has impacted your music so far? Has it helped you? Has it built your fan base? Like, do you find it like stressful sometimes to like post your music and market yourself or anything of that nature?
Um, well, it's helpful because at the end of the day, it gives me a voice, and I might not
Yeah.
have the most fans ever, but I do have a lot of fans, and they hear me, and whenever I drop something, they loyal. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do
Nice.
think that
Yep.
it's good. It's good. It's the internet. It depends how you use it. You know what I'm saying? I think we
For
all
sure.
need to know that it's a tool, and we gotta use it as what it is, a tool. It's
Yeah.
a tool that you use it to provide whatever thing that you feel that you're special on and that you think that you can make it. So it's useful. I think it's good as far as the new era because the people from the old era didn't have that. Now
No,
a
we
lot of
didn't.
a lot of these new young cats, they have this internet stuff and they can be able to have a platform and a voice on their own.
Right.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
all right.
That
Nice.
definitely changed the
Nice.
game.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. So, do you
Oh,
have any upcoming shows coming up or anything?
Okay, right now there's no upcoming show. Remember that the pandemic has been a little difficult, but I'm working
Yeah.
on making the visuals for the videos,
Yeah.
and the shows will come too. Remember, I like I came from Dominican Republic not too long ago, so I'm working on the whole transition, but it's working
okay.
fine. And I'm trying to adapt myself to the new movement, to the Latin movement over here, and spread the word. And spread the word. I'm sorry, and just make it happen. You know how it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
already know.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You hang there. So moving right along, moving forward. Has the album already dropped or
Oh, definitely.
is it
No, it's
available on digital
already
platforms?
it's already available in all the platforms. I dropped it on July 2nd, which it was the same day of my birthday. I decided to do
Nice.
it on
You
that
made
date
this whole thing
because I was.
about you. I like this.
Oh, definitely. You gotta do things like that. Like I like doing things because let me tell you something. The most important thing about an artist is for you to paint what you want to paint, what you want people to see. The picture
Mm,
you want to paint it like the way you want it.
mm.
That's the most
Absolutely.
important to me.
Because it's your
However, don't
legacy.
get me wrong.
Absolutely.
Don't don't get me wrong. In the entertainment business, you gotta do certain things. And me personally, like I have nothing against none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, the sun comes out for everyone. You feel me? So
That is
everybody gotta
true.
get their money. You're gonna have
Yes.
artists that care about the art. You're gonna have artists that they just want the money. You're gonna have all kinds of people, and that's just life in all aspects. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice, Chepz. I
You
like you, Chepz. You all right with me.
for sure.
Nice. So if you could tell, anybody that's starting out, if they want to get into Spanish hip hop, like if you can talk to anybody or anybody ask you like, what did you do to keep your head up in the game and how do you keep pressing? Like, what advice would you give them?
Just keep pushing, man, and follow your heart. That's what matters the most. I mean, not everybody gets the same luck, and not to get desperate. Like I said, the most important thing is just to put your heart out on whatever stuff that you're doing or working on whatever project. Just keep going, man. It's hard. Nobody said it was gonna be easy. If it was easy, then it wouldn't make no sense because the struggle is what really makes you. You know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
just just keep
I
going.
like that.
Anybody's hearing out there.
That's real. That's real, Chepz, yo. So without
Well,
any
yeah, man.
further ado, we're gonna ask you to drop all your information. People can find you where they can listen to your music. If they want to collaborate with you, drop all that info for us, please, sir.
Y'all can find me on IG as Chep. Look me up, show me some love. I have all the content in there. YouTube, you can look up as Chepz as well, and all the platforms. Chepz, the album is already out. AESR. It's really simple, people. You're gonna see the picture of the initials, and that album, the whole thing is just fire.
Yes, I
Congratulations
just
on
love
all
your
of it.
style. Like you real nasty with it, yo. Make sure you put them
Thank you,
English closed
thank
captions on
you.
those videos so we can see what you're saying.
Right.
Hey, listen. I might end up doing a song in English too. You never know.
Make that
I gotta do
happen.
it.
We'll be looking for it.
We definitely
But
will
but
be
but
looking
as a
for it.
but as of right now, I'm definitely gonna work on the subtitles on the song because it makes sense. Like you're totally right, you know. Plus, you guys already heard some of the metaphors that I use, which is
Hmm.
kind of interesting, right?
That
So,
part.
For sure.
That part.
feel me?
Long as you know, Chepz. Well, it's been a pleasure to have you on the show. We looking forward to seeing this movement go harder than ever. Like I'm really looking to see if you're gonna ever cross over, like be like the next Joey Crack. I believe you can do
Joey
it, yo.
Crack. Oh,
Yeah, that's my
definitely,
boy. I love me some
definitely.
Joe Crack. So it's been a pleasure,
Uh,
Chepz. Yo, man,
all right,
keep it
all
real
right,
rap
you
raw so they
guys.
can't call you flaw. Peace.
All
All
right, you
right.
guys
Have
stay
a
up.
good
All
one.
right, you
Salute.
guys too.
All right.
Have a
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was Mr. Chepz. Y'all make sure y'all check him out on Instagram at Chepz City. Yo, his Instagram is nice. He got a nice following. He got nice aesthetics. Like he's showing you who he is. And I really love
Yeah.
his realness. You know, Grant in his Spanish, like he spit like real inspiration. Like I believe he got something going for himself. And like
I think so too.
we'll hear from him soon. We'll hear from
Yeah,
him
maybe
real
have him
soon.
back on the show and see what else he's got going for it.
Definitely,
But yeah,
definitely. So
definitely
moving right
enjoy
along,
him.
moving forward with the show. Miss Lady Girl,
All right.
what
Yes,
you got for us
ma'am.
tonight, honey?
So, the biggest thing that, as far as news is concerned, that I feel that concerns all of us,
Yes.
women and men alike, is this abortion ban that Texas has passed today. It's pretty much overturned Roe versus Wade, and it's really put a lot of it's going to put a lot of women in some really bad positions
Bad situation.
potentially. Yeah, and I think that a lot of women down in Texas are really kind of crying out right now, like yo,
What I
like
don't get about the whole thing is I just need to know how can the government tell me what to do with my body?
that part. That's the
That's
first thing.
what I don't
That's the
understand.
first
Like,
thing.
was I created out of my mother's womb, or did I just come out the damn White House? Did I
Right.
fall from the Capitol?
Right.
Let me know what
Absolutely.
happened.
Am I God's child, or am I a product of the government, or product of the absolutely? It
It's giving
doesn't.
me look. This United States is not giving me what it's supposed to
It's giving
give.
dictatorship is what it's giving. It's giving
That's what it
dictatorship.
really is. Yeah.
And the next part, that being the first part. The second part is, why are the men not being held accountable in this situation? Why aren't men being held to that same standard? Why isn't there male birth control? Like,
Well,
that's
first of
one
all,
thing.
when they created the Constitution, our forefathers ain't nothing about no our foremothers. That's why they doing that,
The mother
because
was
they think
removed.
they King Daling.
Yeah. The mother has
So.
been removed on so many levels. That's a whole nother, much deeper conversation for another day. But that's
But
something
one of
that,
our guests that's watching, Mr. Tion Brown, says if it's not taxable, it's illegal.
Yeah, we saw that with marijuana for years and years. I mean, honestly, for years and years, there were so many people who were on the streets and they were selling this. They were selling and they were doing whatever they needed to do in the streets for it, and they were getting locked up for it and getting so much time for it. And now that they've been able to legalize it, because I think that certain strains have been patented and all these different things. Now now they're able to make money off of it, and now all of a sudden in so many states it is legal. Like, so Mr. Brown is definitely right. I completely agree with him.
Yeah.
It's It's a lot of changes happening in the country right now, and that's just the most recent one that really kind of like, being
That's
a woman
just the tip
myself,
of the
having daughters
iceberg.
myself, having sisters. Yeah, that's the tip of the iceberg. But that's the one. That's the most recent development that has really kind of sparked me like, wait a minute, like
Yeah.
So yeah, had to
Well, in
bring that. And
other news, did you hear about El?
I did. One of my favorites. I'm not Smokey.
Okay, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. So we give our condolences to him and his family. Ezel. I actually met him when the gospel plays used to be a big thing before Tyler Perry became Tyler Perry. So like the gospel plays would come around to like your city near you and stuff like that. I actually got his autograph. And me and my sister actually quoted at the time he had just finished recording, I think it was like House Party 3, and so we was out there quoting him from that. And word is on the street that they found him in a store, and he was found like dead for like a couple of days. I'm not sure. That's what I heard at work. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't speak on stuff I don't know about, but I'm just saying that's what I heard in the wind. I got to look more into the story, but it is sad that he has passed away.
For sure. He was young. He was just 55 years old.
He wasn't even in his 60s. He was like 4 years old,
55 is what it looks like. Yeah.
So moving forward, what else we got in entertainment news, or we got topic of the day? What we got?
Let's see. Well, the Emmys went down, and I read that RuPaul is like the most awarded
African American with the Emmys. Shout out to RuPaul. Yeah. That's dope. That was real dope. And I'm just like, damn, how do you get all of them? Like, that's real dope.
RuPaul's been putting in a lot of work though for a lot of years. I mean, it's got to be at least 30 years now. Like,
RuPaul has been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, and his song work will never go away. Never go away.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
moving right along. Always be a classic. What else we got?
Let's see. Oh, Debbie Allen looks like I believe that she won an Emmy. She was. I don't know if the younger audience will actually know who Miss Debbie Allen is, but she's
a legend.
She's
an absolute Felicia Rashad's sister.
She is Felicia Rashad's sister. Yeah. She is, and they have another sister too, a more controversial sister. But we'll skip over that.
Controversial sister. I don't know nothing about
her
that.
Name is escaping me right now, but she's like a huge porn star. She was like a huge porn star in the 70s. I can't think of her name right now though. Yeah, she's like one of the.
Oh, okay.
Nastiest.
All right.
We'll have to look
so
her
moving
name
right
up,
along, moving forward.
Family.
True. Moving right along, moving forward. So what we got for topic of discussion today, Elle?
Topic of discussion. I don't have a topic of discussion for today. Oh no.
What you mean you don't got a topic of discussion, girl? I think I got something for us to discuss. I think I got something for us to discuss.
What's that?
Oh, all right. So you know how you the love strategist.
Yes.
Or the relationship strategist.
Oh
and
you know
I'm big on being team single.
Yes, we know you are team single. You've announced it on every single show that I've been on so far. So yes,
I mean, is that a problem? Okay. Is that a problem with me being team single?
No, it's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. I wonder how you feel about it because you talk about it so much. But no, it's not a problem being team single. I
really enjoy being single, to be honest with you. I really do enjoy being single.
It gives you a level of freedom that I don't think that's pretty unmatched when you're coupled up. When you're single, like there's nobody that you're checking in with. You know what I mean? There's nobody that you have to consider. Then
what happens when you meet your match though? Like, okay, this is somebody I can see myself with, but you're not willing to compromise. I don't know. You know what, Elle? We're not even gonna go here in this discussion.
No, we can't get started and then walk away from it. No, I think. Hold on, let's just touch on it just real quick.
Okay, touch on it.
I think think that when you do meet that person after you've been single for that period of time, one, you've learned so much about yourself and you've explored so much of life that you don't really have any need or any reason to kind of tip out, you know what I mean? Or to kind of do things behind the, there's no need for any of that. You met your match. So this person's going to be your equal in so many ways, you know what I mean? So in that way, you can continue to explore and discover life together, and it just makes it that much sweeter. So I think
what keeps that alive in a relationship? What keeps that spark or that match alive? I don't know what to call it. I don't know.
Exploring things together, and like I said, discovering things together, living life together, allowing your mate to be who they are. I think like where a lot of relationships, or a lot of people mess up in relationships, is wanting to like build a partner, like build a bear. Like, I want them to be this way, and I want you to do this, and I want you to have this, and you should also. That's what really tears things up. But if you just allow your mate to be who they are, if you truly love them anyway, that's what you're gonna want. Like, you're not gonna want to create something that brings in an element of control, that brings in elements of insecurity, that brings in all these different things that's really gonna not be healthy for the relationship. But when you allow that person to be who they are, and you just kind of watch them like, yeah, that's my baby, you know what I mean? That's what keeps it fresh to me. That's what keeps it tight to me, in my opinion. That's what makes sense. You can't create a partner. I mean, otherwise we'd have, drive-through relationships, I guess. I don't know. Burger King, have it your way. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I get you. So how do you feel? I mean, like when you say you can't create a partner, and ladies and gentlemen, we were taking calls on this conversation, 470-588-1198. If y'all want to join in on this conversation, for 588-1198. So when you say that you shouldn't create a partner, like how do you feel about dating somebody that's always crowing you?
Well, if it's coming from a place of love, you know what I mean? Because you remember Neo's song, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together. You know what I mean?
That's my song right there.
It is. That is my song. That's my song too. You make me better. So like, if you see places where I can improve, if you see things that I could maybe do better, then mention that to me, and that'll help me grow, and that'll only make me a better partner for you. But that's only gonna bother me if I don't have that, if I don't have that reflection within myself. If I'm not open to that self-development or that personal development or growing or, learning about new things. That's the only time it's gonna offend me. But like, if you genuinely say, hey, I think you might want to try this, or say this, or use this, or whatever it is. Like, if it's for the benefit of the partnership, then I think that that's a beautiful thing. But if it's a constant, if it's a constant like critique, you know what I mean, or if it's always like, why do you wear that, or like, don't you think you could lose a few pounds, or don't you, if it comes from that place, that's when it's ugly, it's unhealthy, it's toxic. Get out immediately.
Touche.
Yeah.
So moving right along, moving forward. What else you got for us, El? The motivating minute
on this money making Monday.
Oh, all right, let's get to it.
Yes, this is a money making Monday. So I noticed on social media, I got a few social media friends who say things like, man, if it ain't one thing, it's another, or or I can't win for losing. And when you say things like that, I want to say to these people, and sometimes I'll comment, sometimes I won't. Just depends on who they are and how open they are to, to those types of conversations. But when you say things like that, you invite more ways of losing. You invite more loss into your life. True. You invite more despair. So on this Money Making Monday, I want to remind people to always focus and trust and know and believe that you have it. Whatever it is that you need, you're going to have. Like, because life is always going to happen. Life is going to continue to happen. Sometimes you might get a flat tire and you might see that as an inconvenience, but that flat tire might have happened because it stopped you from being involved in that accident 2 miles down the road because you were still at home. You know what I'm saying? So just trust and believe and know that you'll always have whatever it is that you need. And two of my favorite affirmations or money mantras that I use are money flows to me. Actually, it's three of them. Money flows to me easily. I love using that one. Money flows to me easily. And I love money and money loves me. I love money, and money loves me. So that means money is always going to want to come to me, because we love each other and we want to be in this beautiful relationship with each other. So money always comes to me. And my favorite.
Go ahead. Last one. What was the last one?
The last one is I attract abundance in all forms daily. And see, a lot of people think that abundance is simply just money. Like it's money in my bank account or it's money, but abundance is in everything. Like, I went and bought a bed from a young lady, a couple weeks ago. It was pretty much a brand new bed. She bought it for her apartment, for her house, but she bought another house. So she wanted to upgrade everything. And so me being new to Atlanta, I was like, hey, I'll go ahead and take that off for you. It's a really, really nice bed. She gave me a great deal on it. But when I got over there, this same young lady was like, yo, I got all these clothes. Some of them, still got the tags on them. I've never worn them. Do you want these clothes? What size you wear? I was like, absolutely, I'll take those clothes. So like that. And I had just said not too long ago, just earlier that day that, hey, I want to upgrade my wardrobe. I want to get a few more things. And then it just it flowed right into my life. You know what I mean? Right. So I say those affirmations and those mantras daily. So that is a form of abundance, being given something that you need. It's not something that I had to shell out my own money for. I didn't have to spend my own gas or energy to go find these things. These beautiful items of clothing came to me from this, bomb ass, well, I don't know if I can say the word, from this bomb woman, who was just like, hey, I want to gift you these items. So just know on this Money Making Monday that you'll always have what you need. You'll always live in abundance. Use those affirmations and those mantras and watch the abundance flow into your life. That's my motivational minute from El Marie.
I'm going to give her a clap, but I'm going to clap back. I'm about to clap back. Okay, so
what's your clap back?
Your third affirmation, I love it. The first two, not so much.
What's wrong with those?
Go ahead, repeat the first one.
The very first one is money flows to me easily.
You don't want no easy money. As soon as it come, easy go. You don't want easy money.
But you also want that money to flow in and out. Like it's because it's all about energy, and money is energy. Currency is energy. If you think about like the currents of an ocean or a lake.
I get that, but I don't. I that just didn't sit right with me. Money. I want money to flow to me. He's like,
just think about it like this. Like I have a coaching business, and I post and let people know that, hey, this is what I do, and I don't have to do a whole lot for it. I don't have to say, come on, and I want to tell you these things. I really got a word for you. I think that you should listen to me. I mean, I don't have to do a lot for it. I just put myself out there because, as we know, faith without works is dead. And you have to put some action behind anything that you want. And so I simply put it out there and say, hey, this is what I have to offer you. And you either accept this or you don't. And it's people very easily reach out to me and say, hey, I noticed that you offer this service and I'd like to purchase, or, I'd like to purchase some of your time or
why not just say if they approach you easily, just say you attract. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like that.
I attract abundance.
And what was the second one? What was the second one?
I love money and money loves me.
No. That didn't sit right with me either. No.
You know what? Okay, so I know that there are people.
Opinion. It didn't sit right with me. It just like
why not?
I don't know.
Well, I know that a lot of people.
To me, it's just for me, it's just money is the root of all evil.
I knew that you were going to say that. And I was going to say there is a section.
I'm just saying, like, I would like reword those first two affirmations. Like that last one, that was on point. Now I give you that one. You know what I'm saying? Abundance. Yeah. Repeat your last one. I'm sorry.
I attract abundance in all forms daily. In all forms.
That's pretty much all the mantra, like right there. That's all the mantra you need for real. Them first two, let them go, because The last one
I don't
just
think so because they work for me and they work for people. I even do things like, I'm not going to get into that on the show, but I do certain money things. There's a money ritual that I do, and those things, they work, they help, especially like, in crunch times. But I don't think that money is the root of all evil so much as the people who have the money and their intent behind it. Because if you think about, like, of course, we need money to survive in this world, because you got to pay for rent, you got to pay or your mortgage, or you got to pay for food, you got to pay for your car, you got to pay for gas, you got to pay for all of these different things. I mean, unless you live in the woods and you live completely off the land, you may not need that sort of currency. But if you do live in this industrialized society, you are going to need money. And there are people with money who do bad things with their money, and there are people with money who do great things with their money. So I don't think that it's necessarily that money is the root of all evil. It's the intention behind it. It's always going to be about the intention. Whatever it is that you intend to do with that thought, with that action, with that, with whatever it is that you're doing, that's the evil part of it. It's something that's within you. It's not the money itself. I don't believe that.
Touche.
But I hear what you're saying.
All I'm gonna say, and we're gonna end on this note: pay your tithes, and you wouldn't have to do no damn money ritual.
Oh yeah, and you know what? See, I love our dynamic top notch is that we bring both sides of the thing. Paying your tithes absolutely is important. It is definitely important to give back, to give to God, to give to the Lord, and you don't have to do that within the confines of 4 walls of a church. That's not always necessary. If you see somebody on the road who needs something, or if you're giving to certain foundations that are, that are close to your heart, or certain charitable organizations, or if you are, however you choose to give back to your community, to the world, that is you paying your tithes. That's you giving back what has been given to you. And that's the flow. Money comes in, money comes out. That's the flow. And that's what keeps it going. Because I even think of it like, when people get married, they exchange rings, right? And that ring, usually the officiant will tell you that ring represents the circle of love, or the cycle of love. And so if you think about that circle, I'm giving you love and you're giving it back to me. I'm giving you love and you're giving it back to me. And that's what keeps that constant, that keeps that flow going. That's what keeps that energy moving. And it's the same thing with life. To whom much is given, much is required. So if you have a lot, you're required to give that back. If you don't, that's one of the, that's one of the universal laws. So, I mean, I live by all of those things that you're saying. I totally live by all of them. I just kind of see them from different perspectives. That's all.
Yeah, I wasn't taking a jab at you. That's my thing. Like when people talk about like New Year's Eve, I'm cooking my collard greens, and I post every year. If you cook it, if you pay your tithe, you want them nasty ass collard greens. But anyway,
first of all, collard greens is good.
I don't like collard.
I'm a geeky girl.
I'm
a geeky girl. Don't do my collard greens and my black eyed peas like that.
You can have all of that mess. So moving along, moving forward. We're not gonna hold y'all no longer. It's your girl, Top Notch Butterscotch.
And El Marie.
Y'all remember to keep it real, rap raw, so they can't call you. We're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
We're gonna play some Cameron. Hey, Mom.
Hey. Uh-oh.
All right.
And we gonna get it right. All right, y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.